Okay, so good evening and welcome to the How Did I Get Here show. We will be conducting interviews with various professionals from various industries to provide relevant industry experience. And today we want to welcome our special guest, Mr. Daniel Kloppers. Daniel, can you please tell us about your title and what you're currently doing?
Okay, hi everyone. So my name is Daniel Kloppers, as you mentioned, and I'm working in the agriculture industry. My title is a relationship manager. So basically what I do is I do the finance for farmers, as well as the selling of goods, the input costs that they need to plant their crops and so forth.
Okay, that's very interesting. And then, Daniel, can you please tell us, was this your goal to end up where you're currently at, to be a relationship manager in the agricultural industry?
Yes, well, I started out, first thought I was gonna become an engineer, a clinical engineer working in the hospitals. But my experience growing up on a farm, at the end of the day, I'm very glad that I ended up in the agricultural sector. It turned out much better for me, and I started off in the financial industry. And when it worked out the way that I did, and I started with my studies also with agricultural relationship management, it just made sense for me to continue on the path of agriculture and combine it with the finance as well as the physical agriculture with the input costs and so on.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then, Daniel, can you please tell me what did you study and what was the initial qualification, and did you complete it in the time frame you set out for yourself, the 3 years or the 4 years? Did you do that in the time frame?
Yes, so I studied Bcom economics and agricultural economics and risk management at the Northwest University, and I did it in the 3 years that was set out for me to do it. So I completed it. After my studies, I also did a Kukula courses, a managerial courses course that they gave us when I started working. I completed that one, and then last year I also did my PG dip. In this year I'm commencing with my master's in business administration.
Of your business administration. Okay, cool. And then would you say, what was the experience of your studies? Did you find it easy? Was it difficult, moderate?
Yes, well, it's studying, it's on another level post-matric, so it is a bit more difficult than what you expect. But the thing is, it's more tailored to what your interests are. So it makes it a lot easier for you in the sense that you're interested into the work and you're a bit more motivated to do it. And if you have a strong study group, you know, if you have friends that study the same as you and you can work together with them, it also helps you a lot, and the support you can get from one another, it helps you to take that next step and that next level, and then it makes the studying fun and easy.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And then, Daniel, can you please tell me how long after you completed your studies did you start with your first job, and what was your first job? What did you do?
Yeah, so I was lucky. I started applying in my final year for work, and I was very lucky to start work immediately after my studying. So I ended in November, and I started the next year, January. I started with my new position. I started at Ubaru. It's also an agriculture business. I did the internship there, where I did my internship in the financial services of Ubaru, the agricultural company.
Okay, cool. And then, Daniel, would you say your line of work, does it require any special talent or special talents that you may require to do the job, the daily job?
So my daily job now is a lot working with people and working with clients. So I think you will have, in essence, you will have to have client relationship management will be something that's very important. So I think it will be a benefit if you have people skills, and also if you have analytical skills, because you're working with financial statements and to analyze all those. If you have that skills, then you will be sorted.
Okay. And then would you say in your line of profession, would there be lots more opportunities or possibilities for youth coming up? And
Yes, well, definitely. The agriculture sector is very big. It's the breadwinners of the company, of the country. So there's definitely scope for young individuals to work in and start a career in the agriculture sector.
okay, and then would you say your specific career, do you need a formal education to do this line of work, or would anybody be able to do it with just say a matric certificate?
Yeah, I think you will need to have some form of post-matric education just to get you on another level. I think it's just going to help you to work with all this because all of the skills that we learned in university, I really make use of those skills in my day-to-day job. So I think it won't be impossible, but I think it's going to take you a lot of longer time to build up the experience and the knowledge than to do the job. But it's not impossible.
Okay. And then what would you say, you seem like you have a great passion for your industry. So what would you say is the hardest part of your job every day?
Well, the hardest part, I would say, is to satisfy clients. You know, we work with people, and sometimes it's difficult just to get everybody to be satisfied with the job that you do. So, but that's our main goal, you know, in the service industry, is to service our clients. But yeah, it can get difficult sometimes.
And then what would you say, from your point of view, what would you say is the future of work opportunities for the youth in South Africa?
Well, I think it is the youth. I think if you educate yourself well and you get your mindset right, and you focus yourself and you put yourself on a good career path, then there will definitely, the opportunities will present itself. And at the end of the day, hard work will always pay off.
Yeah, most definitely. And then from where you currently in your career, what courses would you suggest someone like me would take to get into the career you're at?
Well, any Bcom degree will be advantageous for you to enter the financial industry. And if you're more specific to the agricultural finance sector where I am, it will definitely help you to, you know, get to understand how the farming business operates. So maybe if you can go weekends, maybe work on a farm just to see how it works and get the knowledge and the experience to see how it works in the real world before you even start studying it. That will help you a lot to get a clear path of what you can expect in the Northwest University. They give a few short courses that's tailored for finances, that's tailored for, you know, agriculture specifically. Those short courses, if you can add those to your resume, it will definitely be a huge benefit for you when you apply for jobs.
Yeah, no, most certainly. And then with the good, there's always the great as well. So what would you say is the most satisfying part of your job?
So the most satisfying is to add value to businesses and to other organizations. Well, and when I'm saying that, I'm talking about other farmers, the people that we work with. If we can add value to their business and they appreciate it, and you can see the appreciation, that's the most satisfying part of my job.
And that's very nice. And then what is your advice to young people that want to follow in the similar career path that you are currently in?
So basically how I did it, if you're interested in the agriculture sector, then I think you should start by doing a Bcom degree. You can be any degree, and I think it will be good for you to, but make that decision if you love agriculture, if you're into agriculture. I think that then it's something that you would pursue. It's like the saying goes, it's everything is better if you're happy doing it. So don't go into it if it doesn't excite you. But if it's a personal thing and it excites you, I would definitely say go into the agriculture industry. There is work, there is jobs available. It's a very satisfying industry. It's a growing industry in South Africa. So I will recommend for youth, if you're motivated and you're interested into agriculture, start by doing a Bcom degree, and you will just climb the ladder from there on up.
Yeah, that's good. And then what would you have done differently to get where you are today? Anything you could have done differently?
So, yeah, I was very fortunate in my career path till this moment. So there's nothing much that I would have changed. I've worked far away from home, and sometimes you have to bite the bullet and take the job that's far away just to gain that experience. But now today, when I look back, and it wasn't always fun times, but now you can see how that knowledge and experience that you've gained from that, how it affects your business today and your operations today. So it makes a lot of sense. Sometimes to bite the bullet, to go and work. Don't just settle. And at the end of the day, the hard work will pay off.
Yeah, most definitely. And then, Daniel, do you think both men and women can do the same job you're currently doing?
Yes, there's male and female roles, even in our company, doing the same job. So it's definitely possible for both genders to do this job.
Okay, that's good news. And then if you could go back today when you were 18 years old, what career advice would you have given yourself?
Yeah, so basically I would have told myself, don't put too much pressure on yourself at that point in time. You will grow up, and you will find, if you work hard, the route forward will present itself to you. So yeah, I would just say, work hard and stay motivated, and then everything will work out as it should.
Yeah, that's good. And then, Daniel, I would like to thank you for joining me today on the How Did I Get Here show. So stay tuned for more exciting interviews as well. And thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks. Bye.